Alright everyone, we are back. Now, I'm sure you went ahead and caught last week. Well, was it last week's? Probably not last week's. It was probably a couple of weeks ago. Either way, I'll go ahead and leave a link up here. Or there. Either way, I'll leave a link. I don't really know. I'll add it in editing. I'm a bit terrible. Anyway, so you went ahead and caught that video. You will know that I am upgrading to Ryzen 3950X, aka this little beaut right here. And today we're putting it all together. I'll go ahead and show you the process, and because I'm of course dealing with an SSD this time, well, I haven't shown that on the channel yet, so I'll go ahead and show you how to do that as well for those of you that are curious at home. And well, I say that we go ahead and get into it then, and hopefully the next time that I'm stood like this talking to the camera here, well, hopefully it'll be with a complete system to boot. Alright then, so let's jump into this. Alright then, so what we are going to be doing now is go ahead and put it all together. So, you've already seen a couple of bits. I have forgotten to grab the screwdriver because, what can we say, I'm not perfect. Okay, so first things first, we're going to take care of this since it's nice and out of the way of everything else, making our lives easy. So, with this board, the way that this actually works for putting your NVMEs in, is that all the slots are on the front. You will get boards where the slots will actually be behind it, so you have to flip it over to install them. And on top of that, this one actually has a lot of, I guess you could call it thermal armour, just a big heatsink. Either way, it does a pretty decent job of keeping it cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to undo these 3 screws. We're going to then pop this off. This takes a bit of force because it's actually on the chipset heatsink here. There we go. And then we're going to pull that to one side. Now you can see I've already gone ahead and removed this, but when you go ahead and attach any one that's from the motherboard, they usually have some sort of plastic sticker to go ahead and protect the thermal paste, well, thermal pad even. So make sure that you go ahead and peel that off before you reapply it. Then with this, what you want to do is you want to go in at a 45-degree angle, line it up, push in. Once you can see that none of the pins are, well, showing still, push it down, and normally you'd go ahead and put in a small M.2 screw here. You see you've got various spacing depending on where you actually need yours. But the way this board works is when we go ahead and put this on, the screws that actually bolt this down also bolt this down, so you don't have to worry about that now. So we're just going to flip this back over, push it down nicely, line everything up. That's lined up, that's all lined up. And then we're just going to go ahead and screw it all nicely back down without a problem. And moving on to that, well, on from that, we'll go ahead and do the RAM next, because this is another one that's fairly nice and easy, but it can still go wrong. It doesn't really go wrong, it's just a matter of paying attention and making sure that you put down enough force, because I know some people can be a bit anxious about putting in RAM because it feels like they're about to split the board in two. It does take quite a bit of force to put in the RAM. Okay, that is 3 screws. Now, so this in terms of DDR4, and it changes from DDR3, a lot of manufacturers will now go for a solid clip on one side and a switch click, well, a clicky switch on the opposite side. So what I normally do is just line it up roughly on each side. This can take a bit of fiddling. That's one reason I don't really like DDR4 from DDR3. Push in this side first and then just roll it down. Really you want to make sure that you have even pressure, but I like to do it because do it that way because it guarantees that you're definitely clicked in on this side, because sometimes if you click that down first, that's going to be locked down and you can't really push this side in properly. So we're going to repeat that again. So line it up. Okay. Make sure none of the pins are showing. Problem solved. And then just go ahead and carry this on for the last 2. Okay, now on to the nerve-wracking bit. This CPU has to go in here. Now, in order to do that, what we need to do is we need to lift the CPU retention arm. Go ahead and open up our CPU here. I'm going to grab it by the edges on each side. We're going to find the golden triangle. It will be on one of the corners. You'll see there is also a triangle on the board. Then all that we do is we drop it into the socket, give it a little wiggle to make sure that it's definitely in there. Give it a quick visual inspection first, because obviously something this expensive you definitely don't want to bend a pin. That looks all fine, and then we just drop down our retention arm, and that is the CPU in the socket, nicely seated. Okay, now the only thing we have to do is to put this into a case. Okay, we're seeing what it's doing. Looks like it's training the memory. Yep, restarting, that's expected, as you do with Ryzen. Come on, show me that splash screen. C8, 6.3, 3.3, B1, restart. Okay, this is probably going to take a couple of minutes. Oh, no way. Oh my god, it's in! Oh my god, is this actually working? Come on. Come on, go into BIOS. Go into BIOS. Holy crap. Let's see, that is one Ryzen 9 3950X 16 core. All of our memory detected. Oh, yeah, damn. Tool, OC tweaker, Load XMP setting. XMP2. Exit, save changes and exit. And let's see if this gets into Windows. 04. That's not good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's see if resetting the CMOS worked.
Yep. Okay, I think it's just the XMP profile settings then. So I'm going to cut it here and we will go ahead and continue this once I am back into Windows. Okay, so I'm just going to cut it here because I'm exhausted now. But holy hell, it works. Booted into Windows, I managed to sort out the memory with Ryzen Master because that thing is like, bae, look at that, we're running at 3200 megahertz, it is fine. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it here and I will go ahead and rejoin you all in a few weeks again when I finally show off what this fancy dandy system can finally do once I'm used to it again. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Any thoughts or questions, leave them in the form of comment down below. Don't forget to check out the links for my Facebook, Patreon and Twitch page so I can do more crazy stuff like this. Yeah, seriously, I love this, guys. And well, of course, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell to stay informed when I'm coming up with even more content. And well, as I always like to say, it's the 117th con, signing off. Have a brilliant day, folks. I'll catch you all next time. Until then, stay safe.